Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Warwolf and welcome to my channel. My channel will be primarily focusing on wargaming sort of games that focus on, war-based stuff. You will see the genre I personally like, where all my games are focused, are mainly focused on World War II. However, this game, War Thunder, which I'll introduce in a moment, for those of you that don't know it, War Thunder actually focuses on everything World War II to the Korean War, so it has a much larger genre, but still. So for those of you that don't know, welcome to War Thunder. War Thunder, for a brief summary for all of you guys that have never known War Thunder, War Thunder basically is almost like a fighting simulating game. It has three modes: air arcade, air realistic, sim, and recently they have introduced, well, not recently, more back a bit, about a month or two ago, they introduced tanks. So now you have tanks in the game. The only three nations, though, that have them are the US, Germany, and the USSR, or the Soviets. And today we will be taking out Soviet aircraft. So that's good. As you can see, though, it's worth mentioning that a lot of my planes are lower tier. So as you can see, there are 5 tiers in War Thunder. Tier 5 is jets. Tier 1 is pretty much biplanes and all that other stuff, early war stuff. But as you can see, my highest tier is tier 3. So, very low tiers on almost all of them. A lot of tier 2s, tier 1s. So today I have 2 aircraft I'll be taking out. I'll be taking out the MiG-315. Oh, such a sexy aircraft. She is awesome looking. She is an absolute beast. And the other aircraft I'll be taking is the there we go. The I-16 type. Oh wait, wrong one. This is the Type 24. The other one we will be taking out is the Type 18. They have many types. I've flown this aircraft. There she is. She has rockets too. I've flown this awesome aircraft many times, and she has definitely earned the flag for shooting down 15 planes. She's an absolute beast. And then I have some red banner of victory on the other side, which is, I guess, just Russian people and some flags. I don't know. So she has definitely earned her decals. She is an amazing plane. As I said before, she carries an armament of 4 7.62 machine guns, and she carries, you heard it, 82 millimeter RS-82 rockets. She carries, I believe, 6. Yeah, 3 on each wing. So she carries 6 rockets that are fast, and they're very tiny, so they're very aerodynamic through the air, and they just devastate aircraft. One hit is all you need, and an aircraft will be blown to smithereens. So I have a little bit of some surprise gameplay for you guys later coming up next. So those are the 2 aircraft we'll be taking out today. Let's hop into a battle queue. Alright, so here we are. First we'll be taking out the I-16 Type 18 Isaac. I love her. She's a beauty of an aircraft. So at the beginning of the match, we just start going forward. Aircraft all around coming in to engage us. Trying to find a target. See a BB-1 start to go. I have a moment of hesitation, and I decide to instead go out to climb and engage some of the bombers that are coming to bomb out our ground targets. So I start and I go after this PBY. Start closing the distance. I realize that he is in a dive and even though he is just a PBY, he will outrun me, so I gotta put it into a dive myself. Closing the distance, come within 65 kilometers of him, and the target pops up. Coming down, aiming my shot carefully. Now, remember earlier how I said that there were rockets on this thing? Yeah. Woo, baby! Rocket kill! Haha! He is going down. His crew ejects. And now we get to find our next target. Kill number 1. See a Ju-87, but instead to decide to go after this HE-51. Ooh, almost ram him. Very close. He goes into a dive. I follow him. Opening fire. Trying to shoot him down. I know I can, because even down here at Tier 1, you will find that the Soviets have some absolutely devastating guns, even at lower tiers. And as you go up, they only get better. So I know that if I can land shots on this guy, which I haven't been able to yet, that I will absolutely wreck him. Like that. Kill number 2. Who am I going to go for next? I see a Fury down there, but he crashes. Looking around. I see an I-15 down there, chasing one of my allies. But then again, I see this juicy Nimrod, so I go after him instead. Now, the right move would have probably been to go and help out my ally. Whoa! Close ram. In Arcade, you'll find a lot of noobs, especially at the lower tiers, that just love to ram you. Anywho, he gets taken out because an ally rams him. Wow, Arcade ramming. And then you see the I-15 going after the ally, so I try to turn around, but I didn't do the best of job there. Terrible engagement angle, had to pull out immediately, and now I have an I-15 on my tail. Well, it may only be a biplane, but remember what I said before? Tier 1, Soviets, devastating guns. If he lands a hit on me, if he lands about 2 seconds worth of hits on me, I will start taking all sorts of damage, and I will go down for sure. I had an ally on him. I still do. He's trying to help me out, but he immediately disengages, and now I'm left all alone to deal with this rampaging I-15. Not good. I'm desperately maneuvering. I'm thinking I'm going to try and get him to ram this cliff. I go straight up. Is he gone? Nope. Machine gun fire. Turn around. Yep, still there. Surely this is the end. I go into a dive to try and lose him. And out of nowhere, a Sea Gladiator comes out, swoops in. I look behind me, and the I-15 is leaking coolant and stuff, and fuel and everything. Now I want to give a shout out to Ivar Wolf for shooting him down, always having my tail. Thank you, Ivar. Much appreciated. In chat, I thank him for saving me. And then we go on. Check my tail, all clear. I've taken some pretty heavy damage, but for some reason, my damage indicator isn't working while I'm in the middle of this battle. You guys can see it, but in the battle, I can't. So, I'm kind of blind, and I don't realize that part of my rudder is completely shaved off. So, that's not good. So I go after this I-15R. I shoot him, he's leaking coolant and fuel, loses his ailerons and his elevators, and he runs into the island. Shooting in a head-to-head engagement and arcade ramming. What you gonna do, you know? So next, so we're at 3 kills, nearly 1,000 experience earned, 1 death. So next we hop into the MiG-315, and we go into a dive to go after the I-15. Now in arcade you'll find there are just clusters and swarms of allies and enemies just all brawling it out. So this probably wasn't the best idea considering I already had 2 allies on him. So instead I disengage, I just do a simple hit and run, and I'm out of there. I check behind me to make sure that he is occupied, and he is. Now I see all my allies coming down here. And it's at this point I got an audio message telling me, my pilot told me that, or base, whatever, there's an audio message. And it told me that we were losing. So I look up at the ticket counter. Well, have a look. Yeah, we're losing by nearly half the points they have. So I realize I have to kill all of... kill number 4. I realize that I have to kill ground units. So I come down here and I realize that all the ground units are, well, they're pretty much in a straight line, which is every pilot's dream, to strafe a straight line of light cars when they have cannons on their aircraft. So that's exactly what I do. Start strafing the area, trying to get some hits on these armored cars. I get a hit or 2, nothing serious, nothing good. And it's too late to get the last one in the line. However, I see a Fury, so I'm just going right back to plane hunting. Now the Fury sees me, he comes down in a head-on engagement, but he is no match for my cannons. CR-42 does the same thing. But it doesn't end the same way. I have to disengage and turn around. However, he swoops around behind me and now he's on my tail. However, it's at this point I do a reload. Terrible time to do a reload. So I'm coming down to hammer him, but then I realize that I just reloaded, so I have to quickly pull out. And he pulls up right behind me. But I am way faster than him. I have an amazing engine. He does not. So I know that I'm okay. And I just disregard him while I try to take some shots at this Hurricane. And I pull around. And he is literally no threat to me because I can outrun him any day. So now it's just a matter of chasing down this Hurricane Mark I/L, which appears to have damaged ailerons because he is flying at a very weird horizontal angle. So you swoop up and knock out his wing. 6 kills, 1900 XP, not bad. See an I-16 and we see a damaged TBF down there. The I-16 is also damaged and a Fury's with him. So we need to help out our TBF because he is making dive bomb runs on the enemy airfield, which is good. Now, as you can see, the ticket counter's balanced out a bit more, and I have to be careful here because the AA and Flak might shoot me down. I decided to go for the HE-15, but the slower Fury is a better target. By a hair, I avoid colliding into the side of that cliff, and now I'm chasing after the HE. Careful not to run into the cliff this time, again. See the I-16, want to go after him, so I'm chasing him down. But then again, right below... Sorry about that, guys, bugging my camera. So I decided to go after the HE because he is right below me, so he's a much better target. Swing this thing around. But then I see the Nimrod. I can't let him take off, so I shoot him right before he takes off. Can't have another enemy in the air. And we have won. Very good job. So, this will wrap up the end of the game. Not a bad game at all. Let's see how we... Alright, not a bad result at all. So, that was me taking out the Russian tech tree. in the comments below, let me know if you guys want to see certain aircraft or certain tanks, and I would be more than happy to give you guys gameplay of it. Anywho, thank you guys for watching, and may kills always come your way. I'll see you guys next time.